Hi everyone, Luna Gamer Alex here, and this is YosUki, and Games. And I'm alone in my game room. I live stream every single one of my gaming sessions since 2010, and I have been saving them to my YouTube channel. I do this to allow me to take a glimpse back at all of my gaming adventures, sort of a detailed observations of my life as a gamer. The session is starting now, and I thank you for watching.
All right, so I'm just dying to finish this game. So I was gonna play Void Train, a game that I got during early access. I think I played it like once or twice during early access, and it finally got its 1.0 official release like recently, and I really wanted to play it. But then I was like, as I was launching that, um, it didn't support a super ultra wide, which is fine. I have a super ultra wide screen, but I don't mind playing anything that's not super ultra wide. But you can mod it, but I hate modding shit. But anyway, so I was gonna play that, and I was like, kind of. I think I'm kind of invested right now in completing this game because things are getting kind of exciting. So I said, you know what? Let's just keep playing Wrath of the Lich King. So here we are. Um, so it is Thrall's turn. I think the last thing that I said last session was we need to actually. What happened to my? I thought I brought it here. We need to actually heal Thrall. Looking for my cleaning cloth for my glasses. I thought I brought it in here. I guess I left it somewhere. Um, I don't want to scratch these new glasses, so I started cleaning it with my shirt, and I was like, okay, no, I need to stop. Okay, anyway, so it is Thrall's turn. So we're gonna heal him first before we do anything else. He did complete that quest over there. I was also thinking that we should just use Alexstrasza's cleansing to get rid of this one over here, actually, because I was thinking about that. It's already at 3. As long as it's in there in the pile, then we should be able to do it. If it's not in the pile, then somebody needs to go over here and clear these guys. Wrathgate. Oh yeah, it's here. I think we should use it to get rid of. I'll just set this aside because I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that after healing Thrall. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal him. And then I was thinking, should I heal him over there at the? No, that's no longer a quest space, right? Because that's no longer a quest space because that quest has been taken care of. So I think he should actually move here first before healing. He doesn't have a defense card. Reason why it would be a good idea to move here, because then you get the +1. And then if we use the free action, that's +2. So I like the idea of that. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. First action is he's going to move this War Song Hold. Second action, he's going to use the heal card, which is a free action, and then +1. And then also +1 because it's in a stronghold. So let's see how many health points we get back here. 1 + 2, so it's 3. So I'm glad that, well, you know, depend on your luck here. So, well, we get 3 points back. Okay, while we're here, we're going to go ahead and use Chain Lightning. That's his second action. So we're gonna, we're able to fully utilize it because we have 3 enemies here. We're not gonna be able to kill off the Abomination because that's 3 HP. And you have to incur that 3 HP like within one turn, within one action. So we're gonna roll one die for each space. We're gonna start with that one over there. We were able to get rid of this one because there's one success, and then second space is here with him. That one is safe, and then the one at Valiant's Keep is a success. Okay, that's the second action. Third action, we can travel. Maybe we should travel here. Okay, first action was moving here. Second action, that was a free action. Second action was his chain lightning. He can move 4 spaces. Oh, that's nice. I think instead of using Alexstrasza's crossing, cleansing, I think we're just gonna, this needs gonna be shuffled anyway. I think we're not gonna do that yet because he's gonna move. We're gonna use the travel free action here. He can move up 4 spaces, so 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna move here. He has 2 more actions that he can take, remember? So his third action is going to be fighting those 3. So let's do that. 2 successes, 1 shield. So he's able to get rid of these 2, and then he's not damaged by the 1 damage from this guy. Fourth action, I think he's going to heal. So we're gonna go ahead and heal. I do a rest. 2 successes, so now he's back to full health. Okay, good. Alright, we're gonna draw 2 cards. He got a fight card here and then a defend card. Okay. Because I think it's time for us to try and get Nextramus next. Oh, and then I forgot that every time... Okay, so I think I made a mistake during this playthrough already. We moved the Scourge track twice. I think every time we do that, Arthas gets moved around, right? Let me just make sure. If that's the case, then you know what? Not much I can do about it at this point, but we're just gonna keep going. It's only like a minus. Well, that could have made a difference, but we gotta remember to do that because I think they should have reminded you to do that too in the Scourge. Because when do you move Arthas? I think whenever you do a Scourge thing, right? A Scourge. So Abomination activating and not effective. Oh yeah, because only it's quest and fighting. But when does he move to a different location? I think... Oh, I think it's only when... Hold on, let me just check here. That's my second game, so... Yeah. Where is it? Did it say in shuffle the Scourge discard pile and place it face down? Move the Lich King. Okay, yeah, it does say on the Scourge Rises that you're supposed to move the Lich King. So I was just not reading that closely enough because I was assuming that I knew what I was doing. So let's just do this. The last time, so we move it twice. I think the first time it was, I don't even remember. I think the first time it was over here. And then the second time, I think it was over here, right? I can check that real quick so that we can at least move him to where he's supposed to be now. Because not much I can do about going all the way back, you know. We just, now we will definitely remember. Sometimes you have to make these mistakes to imprint that rule in the back of your head. Just right from this point forward, I know I'm not going to be making that mistake again. So, but I can check that real quick and see where he's supposed to be. Like the last time we moved the Scourge track. Yeah, I can definitely at least do that and see if I can do that real quick. Okay, actually, the last time the Scourge Rises card was drawn, it was for Darktharon Keep, so he's supposed to be over here. You know, I don't think we even did a lot of... Well, Sylvanas actually did a lot of fighting. I would have been very careful with the damage on her. But yeah, not much I can do about it now because it's been, you know, it's like 2 Scourge Rises cards ago, so not much I can do about it. At least we're fixing it now. And again, like I said, you know, it's a learning experience. I know it from this point forward, I'm not going to make that mistake. So, let's just keep going. Okay, now where was I? Thrall. Okay, so his he just used travel to travel over there. Yeah, it was because I was gonna fight, right? Oh, I was gonna use his... we already used... That's once per turn. We already used Chain Lightning earlier, so that's one. Now I forgot what I was doing. We did Chain Lightning and then we heal. That's right, we did Chain Lightning and then we heal here. Oh, the last thing I did was heal while I'm here, and then we were able to heal all the way up. Okay, so we decided that the 4th action was going to be heal, I believe. Is it his 4th action? His first action was moving down here. I think he was already down here, wasn't he? Gosh, see, this is what happens when... all right, let me see here. We can never stop like mid phases. I mean, in the middle of a particular phase. Like if we're supposed to do 4 actions, make sure to get that done before we move on to the next step or before we check something. But let me check here real quick to see where we're at with Thrall. Okay, I was able to confirm that everything's done actually with his 4 actions, and then we also have already drawn 2 cards for him. So the next thing, and I was just, and after that I was adjusting where Arthas was supposed to be. Okay, now we're gonna spawn 3 ghouls. Guard Keep, and that's going to be over here. Make sure that I didn't accidentally draw 2 cards there. Nope. Terrace of the Makers. I already have 2 now over here. I need more space. And then the last one is Naxxramas. Nice. Okay. Cool. And then the Abomination gets to activate closest to Thrall, so he's going to move down here. Okay. So that was a waste of us actually placing this stronghold over here, because I don't think there's any reason for us to fly down here anymore. But we, you know, there's no way that we would know that, because I thought the Sylvanas needed to go over there and rescue Rescue Thrall. Okay. And now it is Sylvanus' turn. So we should get rid of these two over here first. She's going to use Will of the Forsaken. That's gonna that's gonna use one action. So let's do that to get rid of these guys before she goes in here and quest. 2 successes, so that's nice. And remember that she can't be damaged when she does this. When she does Wailing Arrow, I mean, she can't be damaged when she does Wailing Arrow. So even though she's fighting as if she's in that space, and then he gets the +1 damage, she can't be damaged when she does Wailing Arrow. That's what it says. You do not suffer damage during this action. So we're going to take it at face value that she's not going to take any damage. So that's action number 1. Action 2, then she's going to move over here. She does have fight and travel. Okay. And in action 3, she doesn't have heal. Okay. This becomes 3 damage now. We have to be careful about that. She doesn't have any heal. Ooh. So maybe what we should do before we move over here, let's just heal. So action 1 was Wailing Arrow. Action 2 is healing. Oh, rest. And she was able to heal for 2, so she's now at max. And then action 3, she's going to move over here. Action 4, she's going to quest. So she's going to let's go ahead and quest. 2 successes. So we do have a travel that she can contribute. Okay, so 1, 2, and then the travel 3. And then we spawn 1 ghoul here every time we quest here. And then she gets damaged by 2 + 1, so 3 damage. So now, do we have a defend card? We do. And she's supposed to heal for 1 whenever she uses a defend card or a fight card, but you know, she's already at max. Oh, so everything's nullified because we have 3 damage here. She defends for 2, and then whenever she uses the defend card, she gets 1 HP back. So she would have been damaged 1, and then she gets that 1 HP back, so she's still at 6. So that's good. Right? When you during your own action, when you play a fight or defend, heal 1. Okay. But how does that work though? Let me see. Let's be fair about this. So when you use the card, she heals for 1. I think the way that works is because it's not a block. You know, there's a difference. It's not a block. Like Jaina has that block. This is not a block. This is like when you use it, you heal. So when you're using it, and she's already at max, so she wouldn't have healed. So I'm playing it as if it's a block, but it's not a block. So she is gonna get that 1 damage because when she uses the defense, she puts up the 2 defense to nullify the 2 damage. But there's a 3rd damage that she can't nullify, and this is not a block. This is just, if she was at 5 HP at that point, she would have healed 1, and then she would have lost that HP again. So she's now down to 5. Yeah, you can't treat that as a block. Makes sense to me. Okay. That is her 3rd action or 4th action. She was over here, and she did 1 action fighting these guys, and then she moves here. Oh, and then she rests. Okay, this is the 4th action, was the quest. Okay. So now she gets to draw 2 cards. Of course it's a Scourge Rises card. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're still drawing 3, which is fine. And now we're gonna draw that last card, which is gonna be at Wormrest Temple. It's over here. Okay. And then Arthas is not moving because she's already there. Okay. Yeah, this is really action-packed right now. That's the first draw. The second draw is fight. Okay. Oh, and then I have to shuffle this, of course. Let's go ahead and do that. Give it a really good fair shuffle. Yeah. Okay, I think I've shuffled it enough. I'll put it on top of this. And then you already drew the second card. And then now we have to draw 4 ghouls. Okay. I mean 3. Okay, it's not that. Okay, whew. We got keep over here. It's possible for us to draw that actually, because it got shuffled in. Terrace of the Makers. So that's already at 3. Last one, Gundruk. That's already at 3. Wow. Oops. Jesus. Okay. Alright. And then Abomination gets to move. Alright. This one can either attack Sylvanas or Thrall. Thrall has 7 HP, so we're gonna choose for him to attack Thrall for 1 HP. Does he have a defense card? He does, but I'm not gonna use it. It's just 1 HP. And then this guy starts moving this way towards Thrall. Okay. And then now it's Thrall's turn. First action, I think he should attempt to get rid of... Maybe it's a good time now to use the Alexandra's Cleansing, because it's getting out of control here. We got 3 spots with... Let's use it on the terrace. Either use it on the terrace or use it on the quest area here. It doesn't matter, it's just gonna get rid of 1 spot that we don't have to worry about. Let's go ahead and take care of the terrace. So I'm going to get rid of Terrace of the Makers. So this is removed completely from the game using Alexstrasza's powers. Anytime return discard a Scourge card to the box, remove all ghouls from that space. So these guys all got removed. Alexstrasza like just flying over there and just killing them all, and then using her healing ability to cleanse the area, I guess. Okay, and then this gets removed. All right. So that doesn't cost us anything. So his... Now he's gonna try and get rid of this. Let's try and get rid of that Abomination first. We do have a fight card. Okay. Okay, 2 successes, and then we're gonna use. Oh, this fight card actually gets a +2, so it's actually 4 points. So we're able to get rid of this guy and the little minion. Okay, nice. Okay, that's action number 1. Action 2, he's going to use chain lightning. So we're gonna use 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna worry about the Dalaran. We're just gonna use 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna roll. Let's roll. Okay, one at a time. First one is a success, so we get rid of 1, and then second area. Not a success. Okay. So that's his second action. Does he have a travel? No, he doesn't. We just need to move him here, though. We just move him here because he can actually contribute if he's within the region. So our third action is moving here. Fourth action is just gonna fight these two. 2 successes. Very nice. Get rid of those 2. Okay, now he gets to draw 2 cards. Got a defend card and a travel card. Okay, and then we have to draw 3 cards here. Valgard, this is now 3. Front, Frosthold, just over here. Now that's 3. Oh, this is horrible. And then Wormrest Temple. It's over here. And then there's Abomination move over here. Getting closer to our heroes. And then now it is Sylvanas' turn. Okay, we have to do this quest. Sylvanas, okay? We can do a Wailing Arrow, though, to get rid of that guy over there. But do we need it? Maybe not. Maybe we should focus. Does she have a heal? She doesn't have a heal. So that's the only problem, because that's 3 damage. Every time she does a quest, there's a potential of 3 damage that she would incur. So maybe she should quest once and then move, heal, move back, and then quest again. Then that would be 4 actions. Okay, so first action for her is she's going to quest at Nextramus here. 2 successes. Okay, that's good. Let's see what we can contribute. And remember, Thrall can contribute, because as long as he's in the region, he's able to contribute as well. So we have 2 successes. We need shield. So defend. 1 defend. He does have 1 defend to contribute. So that's from Thrall. And then there's she doesn't have a defend. So, but she has 2 successes. 1, 2. And then after that, this is nasty. You get the ghoul spawn, and then she gets damage for 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she can't quest there anymore. She needs to heal. Okay, that's action number 1. Right? Action number 2, she's gonna move over here. Action number we should definitely use the travel, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna use travel for that. So, and she can travel 2 spaces, but we're just gonna travel 1. We're doing that just so that we can save an action. So this is going to be action number 2. Her action number 2 is going to be healing. 2 successes. Okay. So now she's 2. Third action. I think for her third action, she should do a Wailing Arrow. Okay, she's gonna Wailing Arrow these guys here. 3 successes. Okay, very nice. And then fourth action, she's gonna move back to Nextramus. Okay. She gets to draw 2 cards, a defend and a fight card. And then I'm gonna spawn 3 ghouls. Valiant's Keep. Amberpine Lodge. Uh-oh. And then the third one is Warsong Hold. Abomination gets to activate. Still can't reach anyone, but he's getting closer. Okay, very nice. Now it is Thrall's turn. So first action, I think we should get rid of this abomination. We should try. He doesn't have a fight though, so success of fighting that is not guaranteed. So I think what he needs to do instead is move over here. Action 1. Action 2, he's going to do a chain lightning. So 1, 2, 3. See if we can get rid of those 2 ghouls there. Success for this one. And then on the next one, another success. Very good. Okay, third action, he's going to quest. And he's able to contribute, oh actually Sylvanas is able to contribute 1 fight. Okay, and then hopefully we get 2 successes. Yes, we did, and then 1 shield. So 1, 2. Another ghoul spawns. And then 3 damage, 2 mitigated. I mean 1 mitigated, 3 damage, and then we're gonna just go ahead and use this card, the defend card, to mitigate the rest for 2 points. And then this quest is also completed. And we're gonna look at the reward here. And we got Onward to Victory card, reward card. Anytime heroes collectively move up to 5 spaces total. Collectively, so all heroes can move up to 5 spaces total at any time. Wow, that's nice. I guess that would be the mad rush towards Ice Crown Citadel, maybe. Or we can just start moving them around, spread them around, so we can get rid of these ghouls. So that was what? That was his third action, right? First action was yeah. They should have given us like some kind of dial or something so we can keep track of actions that we take. I need to have some kind of way, maybe like 3 different tokens that I can use. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, because sometimes I don't remember, it just enters your short-term memory of how many actions you've taken. I know he started over here, and then he moved over here 1, 2, 3. So he has 1 more action. Oh, and then this is taken care of. We're gonna use this actually to count actions. I need 2 more tokens. Oh, there we go. Okay, 4 actions. So he has 1 more action. What should he do? I guess he needs to start moving over to Gundarak. So maybe it's a good idea for us to use the onward towards victory and have both of them head over there, or at least move Sylvanas down this way, so Sylvanas can at least attempt to get rid of these guys, while he goes up to Gundarak. I think that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and use onward to victory. That will save us some time actually to get to where we need to go. So he gets to move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Just needed 3 spaces to get here. And then Savannah's 1, 2, 3. The great thing about that particular reward card is you get to move everybody, which is nice. Okay, so that's done. He's done now. I mean, that's a free action actually, right? Yeah, that's a free action. So he has one more action. Oh, he can fight. So we're gonna go ahead and have him fight. Yeah, the quest rewards a free action. You just use them. It's not counting as action. You can use them at any time. So he's gonna go ahead and fight these 3 over here. And 1 success and 2, yeah. So get rid of 1, and then he doesn't get damage. Okay, very good. Now he draws 2 cards, a fight card and a stronghold, the final stronghold for the game. Let's see where we can place that. We have 1 over there, maybe this one right here at Woodguard Keep. Okay, because that way then when she heals you get the +1 over here. Okay. And then now we get to draw 3 ghouls, 3 Scourge cards, Wraithgate. Where are you, Wraithgate? So this is the second one. Oh, right here. The Wraithgate. So that's number 1. And then number 2, Vault of Archivon. Uh-oh. Okay, that's already 3. And then third one, The Breach. Okay. And then now the Abomination gets to activate. Closest, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So closest is Sylvanas. Doesn't even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they're both similar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have them go that way towards Thrall. So because we don't want them to mess around with Sylvanas. Sylvanas trying to clear this area. Okay. So now it is Sylvanas' turn. First action. Yeah, she's gonna move over here. Shit, scared the shit out of me. I'm not used to this new sound that I set for my phone, the notification sound, which is kind of funny. Looks like it's just a weather alert. Okay. Okay, her first action is moving. And then second action is she's going to get rid of these guys here. So we're gonna fight. 1 punch, 2 shield. So 1 punch, and then she's gonna shield from the 2 damage from Arthas and this guy. So she's not damaged. That's second action. Third action is she's going to use Wailing Arrow for these guys here. Three successes, very nice. And then she doesn't get damaged when she does Wailing Arrow, even from Arthas's effect, because he said she's just not damaged at all. What would be a fourth action? She should heal. Oh, rest. So we're gonna rest. 2 plus 1, 3. So she's actually at max. Maybe instead of resting, we should have just killed off that guy, but because whenever you use a fight card, or when you use a defend card, actually Sylvanas would heal. So I really need to think about that more. Okay, but she's done. Now she gets 2 cards. She's at max now. Card wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Travel and then a heal. Okay. And then we get to draw 3 up here. Nexus. Dalaran. Where's Dalaran? And then Naxxramas. Okay, there's still an abomination that's heading towards, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll just have him travel towards Thrall. Okay. And now it is Thrall's turn. Take a quick break. Okay. Yeah, now it's Thrall's turn. He has fight. Things are getting out of control here on the map, but Sylvanas is going to be doing most of that work. What he needs to focus on is, I think, questing. He doesn't even have heal though. Shit. Maybe he should be walking around trying to get rid of these guys, and Sylvanas need to be the one doing questing. And what's the deal with Gundrak? During quest actions here, roll 1 fewer die. Oh, that's not good. We can only roll 1. So that particular dungeon depends a lot on contribution. So we need both of them over there to make it go fast. If not, we're not gonna win this. I should have placed the stronghold over there. You can put your stronghold at a quest area, right? I mean, it didn't say that you can't. Page 7. Any space. Oh, you cannot put the stronghold in the quest space or space that already has a stronghold. Okay. Okay. But we could have placed it like next to it. We can only roll 1 die there. That's crazy. Well, So I guess the first action then should be how many spaces can he travel to? Oh, 1, 2. You know what? I'm gonna use this travel card that I'm able to travel 2 spaces for free. 1, 2. And then now we're gonna fight those guys over there. That's the first action. Two successes. We could use +1, yeah, to get rid of the abomination at least. So 3 damage. Now, the problem here after that is the damage that he gets back. The 3 enemies there. He does have a defend card, so maybe he's going to use that. He can mitigate 2 of the damage. So that's 3 damage coming back, and he's going to mitigate 2. So he's going to get damage for 1. But he's out of cards. Okay. Second action is he's going to fight again. Oh, this is bad. 2. And then he gets damage for 1. Third action, he's going to do a chain lightning. So 1, 2, 3. These 3 spaces. Okay. So we roll for the first space. Nothing happens to this guy. Let's see. Next space over. 1. Yeah, a success. You can only do 1 damage actually for each space. So you're just checking for successes. Okay, yeah. And then 1. Just a good way to thin a number down a little bit. Okay, he has 1 more action. He can heal. Let's heal for the final action. A rest, maybe. 1 success and 2 shields, so he only gets 1 HP back. Okay. Draw 2 cards. He gets a heal card and a fight card. And then now we get to draw 3 ghouls, so Scourge cards. Draktheron Reef. Keep. Thunderfall. And then Vengeance Landing. Okay. There's no abomination, thankfully, so everything's good. Now it is Sylvanas' turn. Let's see here. She is going to use a Wailing Arrow. It's first action. I'm gonna get rid of these guys over here. 2 successes. That's good enough for me. She can't get damage during this phase. Okay. Second action, I think she needs to start moving that away towards Gundrak. So we do have. Does she have a travel? She has 2 travel cards. 1 can travel 4 spaces. Yeah, we're gonna use that. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna use the travel card. And she has 3 more actions. Thrall is in the region, so he can participate. Very nice. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and quest. So that's gonna be my second action here with Sylvanas. We can only roll 1 die, because during quest actions here, roll 1 fewer die. It's like 1 fewer die. We can only roll 2 to begin with. Just say you can only roll 1 die. Okay, one success. She's able to contribute a heal. He's able to contribute a heal. So we're moving it 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then now she also gets 2 damage. 1, 2. Okay, third action is she's going to quest again. And we need a defense. She has a defense card. He doesn't, so I guess depending on the success rates here, because he has a fight card that he can contribute. Okay, 2 successes and 1 shield. Okay, so we're gonna use the 1 defend from Sylvanas that she contributes, and then 1 success. He's gonna contribute a fight, and then the second success. So we're halfway in. And then she gets damage for 2, but she blocks 1. And then she should block the other one. No. It was only 1 damage. Let's go ahead and just take that damage. So she's down to 3. And then she's going to use her healing. Yeah, let's use a heal card so she can heal for free. 2 successes, so she gets 2 HP plus 1. 1, 2, 3. So she's back to full health. And then her final action is she's going to quest again. And this time we need travel and defend. Yeah, she can provide defend and or travel. Oh, you know what? I said 2 successes. We can only do. Oh no, this is for the healing. That's right. But for the dungeon, you can only roll 1. So. Did I roll? I rolled 2 the last time, right? Yeah, I think I did roll because I said 1 success and 1. Let me double check and I can adjust it. Okay, it was 2 successes, 1 shield. So instead of we'll just cancel out the shield, so she gave her 1 damage, additional damage. So I'll just adjust it like that. So I mean, the one thing about playing these board games solo, you just have to. You can't rush it unless you really know the game. You can't rush it. You have to take it 1 step at a time when you're new to the game. So she's finally out of wait, did we okay, let me check that too. Okay, so she's supposed to quest again, so let's go ahead and roll that. That's going to be a 4th action. 2 successes, very nice. She does have a defend, and she has a travel, so we're going to use travel 1, and then 2 successes, 1, 2. She gets damage for 2, but she's going to use the defend card this time around to mitigate the 2 damage, and whenever she uses a defend card, she gets 1 HP back, so she's back to full health. Okay, now she draws 2 cards. We get a travel and we get a heal. And Asdol Narub. Temple City of Enkila. And 1 more. Trim's End. Okay. And Abomination gets to move. There's no Abomination on the map. Alright, very good. Now, now it's Thrall's turn. How are we doing with time? It's already 1 hour. I thought I could like get this to the end. It looks like it's gonna take a while still. We're halfway into our player deck, or more than halfway into our player deck, so time is running out, but we should be able to get that completed very soon, but it's going to take some time. And the other thing here is we got to start, because there's still, since this is normal difficulty, there are actually a total of 6 Scourge cards, so we still have two more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no. We have 3 more Scourge cards in here. Let me double check that. Yeah, we have 3 more. So, but the good news here is this is pretty it's a pretty big pile, but it's still dangerous. So we need to start getting rid of areas that have 3 ghouls. But Thrall is taking care of that right now. So yeah, I mean, this is a good place, I guess, to end this session. Sylvanas is doing well when it comes to resources and HP. Thrall is doing okay. He needs more cards, for sure. But he's just gonna be right now. He's just gonna be running around and making sure that these ghouls are not going to be a problem, because yeah, they're all over the map now. So he just needs to make sure to get rid of that one, that pile over there, these guys. Yeah. Well, just focus on the 3 right now. But even the 2, I mean, but yeah, we'll with his chain lightning, actually, that should make things a little easier, because all we need to do is just sometimes get rid of just one, per space. Spaces that have 2 of them. So just to keep things in check. But yeah, I like this game. I mean, I came back to it immediately instead of playing a video game, so that should tell you something. It's a little disheartening that I still made a mistake, with in this case with Arthas's positioning. But I am new to this, and when you're playing these board games, especially when you're playing alone, it's easy to sometimes mess up on the rules until you get really good at the game, unless you played it several times. I mean, that was the case with Endeavor Deep Sea for me. If you I have all my sessions. I think I have like about 12 sessions of that. Yeah, the first couple of sessions, just mistakes left and right. And then it also took me a long time to finish just one mission. But as soon as after like 3-4 games, I remember first time, because I was doing it during while I was monitoring the dialysis treatment, and it was like I couldn't even finish the game after like the whole um, length of the dialysis treatment, and then I had to continue like on the following session, like on the second session, to complete the mission. Like first time I played the game, first or second time, and then like after that, after like fifth time, I was able to complete it like within. That game is still long though. I think it takes about an hour. If you're really fast, it takes an hour to finish a mission, but I think it's probably average an hour and a half. And the cool thing about that game is like as you're moving towards the end of the game, there's so many things that you can do towards the end. It's really fun. And I think I completed all the missions in that game, if I'm remembering correctly. Or maybe there's still one mission left, but I was like, okay, I'm ready to move on. But it's a great game. But yeah, this one's pretty fun too. It's still possible for us to win. We still got time. Well, kinda. We still got time. We're gonna be able to get that quest done very soon. And I think we're able to keep the ghouls under control. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. We'll see. But yeah, it's not a good feeling when you made a mistake with some parts of the playthrough. But I think it probably just affected a couple of battles with Arthas's influence missing, because I know Sylvanas was fighting people down here, and he was just sitting up there, and I didn't even, so it didn't affect her. But she would have been hit maybe two times max, maybe three times max, and we would have been able to heal her back up and potentially, but who knows, it's never a good feeling until you can get like a complete playthrough where you didn't where you didn't make any mistakes. So, but it's still pretty fun. I really enjoyed this session. I'm glad that I decided to play this instead of Void Train. Even though I'm very curious to see the finished product for Void Train. I like the concept of it. It's another one of the survival games, but this time it takes you in. You're riding an interdimensional train, and it takes you to random places, and so that you can collect materials for your base. I like these survival games. I like Hunan Exile. I used to play that a lot. Never really. I've never really completed or get to the bosses even with Hunan Exile. I was just having fun building up settlements and stuff. But yeah, getting kind of tired now because it's getting late. I fell asleep earlier, but this time actually it was just like a power nap. So I don't think I have enough in me to like play a video game after this session is over, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just lay down for a little bit. I mean, it's been kind of hard for me to even find time like during the weekdays because of the things that I have to do with the caregiver part of my life. Actually, it's been taking a lot of my free time. So, but other than that, I'm just doing my best to find time to play these games. So the only good time usually is like late into the evening. But during the weekends I have I have more time to spend on playing these games. So, but anyway, we're gonna stop here. It's really fun. So hopefully we can get this done tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. It's probably gonna take 2 more sessions to complete this because because the player cards are getting thin here. The player deck is getting thin, so we're almost out of time. So next session we should be able to complete the game, hopefully.
Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. I truly appreciate it. Happy gaming!